Hello, my IQ is extremely, almost embarrassingly high. I've never actually taken an IQ test, mind you, but my educated guess is that if I did, my score would be whatever is the highest possible. No doubt your IQ is lower than mine, but please don't feel stupid or insecure because of this. It's not your fault. You're probably just born that way. However, even though that's the case, I'm going to balance that out with low APM play this game. Because I want to prove that it's not just about APM when you play RTS games. I'm going to try to stay within the 60 to 80 APM sweet spot. And to show that RTS is a lot more about than the speed of your actions and little efficiencies in your build order and so on. But it's a lot more about knowledge and decision making and being in the right place at the right time and creeping and so on and so forth. So join me on this journey, as I've been doing a lot of thinking on APM and its importance in RTS, and I want to dispel the myth that you need to be very fast to compete in an online game. Additionally, it's not just about APM or your skill in general. Any online game should have as its purpose to have their matchmaker work appropriately to the point that it matches you with people of the same skill level. As such, even if you do have low APM or an average low skill level in other parts of the game that are also important, you should be faced with people of the same level as yourself. And therefore, it doesn't matter what your APM is, because they will also be slow. Nonetheless, the previous time when I tried the low APM challenge, I was able to maintain a 40 APM, you can see the number over here at the top, average, but then once the fight started, I accidentally climbed to the lower, to the higher 80s of APM. So I consider that to be a failure, and hopefully this time I can be slower. And just use the embarrassingly high IQ that God has given me. I saw 90. Yeah, that sucks. Just A move for combat, no building hotkeys. Well, I'm not spamming the hotkeys, let's say.
Complete. Try it.
It's very weird to not press buttons a lot. Not easy at all. I just went up to 50 and I'm doing almost nothing at all. It's weird that I could be at 50. I feel like it's broken because I'm barely doing anything.
My life for the whole. My eyes are open. Yes.
So how is it possible?
Work complete. My eyes are open. Attack. We need more.
I think Blizzard APM counter isn't working. Look, there's like 5 seconds I'm doing nothing and it's barely dropping. I'm doing less than 1 click per second, I feel like. You micro too much while creeping? But I didn't want to take too much damage.
I see.
That's just being too efficient, huh?
We're under attack! My life's reward.
Yeah, well, most of us can't do that. So you just take damage on this grunt for no reason, because you can't be bothered to resummon wolves or to block with the wolf. Feels good, man.
Watch out. I see.
Yes. Damn it, I'm over 50. Yeah, and of course you wouldn't reorganize your items in your inventory.
My life for the whole.
It is less than 1 action per second so far, yeah. And then instead of waiting for all your units and then to position them around the creeps so that you get immediate surface area, you would block out 2 of your grunts. And then they start attacking the next target. You would take damage here against the piercing damage instead of rerouting it on your Farseer. Taking unnecessary grunt damage. Yep, select all A move. And then when DK comes, you just right click him. But that's illusion. It's not an illusion! Oh, it's because I have so much damage. That's why his health dropped so much.
Watch out. It is certain. What you want?
I couldn't click the Death Knight, you know, because I'm not supposed to look at what items he has, because that's too fast.
Upgrade converge word. Destiny. My eyes are open. Yes.
Do people really play this slow? Some people play slower than this. I just had someone in chat say that they play at 40 APM and that's why they only play single player.
Cheers, Robster. You're a couple years older. I've been following you since 2004. I've been consuming your content daily as of late.
That's so cool, man. Thank you very much. I can't surround him, you know. I can't do anything, but I still have an expansion, and that's what it comes down to.
Work complete. What do you want? My eyes are open.
I really wanted to surround him, but I have to be very economical here. Uh-oh, we reached 51. Yeah, I'm a speed devil right now.
Ready to ride.
He's a maniac on the floor. And he's dancing like he's never danced before. I'm staying really low APM this game. It's going really well.
Ready to work. Ready to ride. Work complete.
Don't you think? We're doing a good job.
Say the word.
59.
Work complete.
Go lower. Yeah, I'll try.
Do you need my counsel? Yes.
59. Oh my god.
Work complete. Something you're doing?
But I'm doing nothing.
My eyes are
Can I get to under 60 at the end of the game?
I see.
I'll try to settle for staying under 60.
Do you need my counsel? Destiny. Ready to soar and beyond. My eyes. My counsel. Double. My ancestors.
60. Yes! Yes, 60! Okay, 60 is the magic number. Woo! Good, good. sexy low APM acts. New record. Yeah. Last game was like 88. Under 60. Check opponent's APM? Alright, I'll check opponent's APM. Because that's what it's about in the end, isn't it? The hardest part about all this is to... look, he's 230. The hardest part about all this is to not be slow at everything I do in life now. Honey, could you pass the salt? Because it becomes you, you know? The slow thinking and doing. So he's 240, so he had 4 times my APM. But he was just rally point spamming, and now that the actual game begins, it's dropping lower, so let's see where it averages. So he was basically doing this. Going between buildings, and now that he's actually controlling single units and base, it goes to 165. Let's see if it keeps dropping. Okay, he's roughly true 160. His APM is about 160. Or maybe it went up again. Okay, 166. That's his true APM. And I'm at 60. So that's 2.45 times as much. 2.45 multiplier. And Orc Undead is a balanced matchup. So we did 3 times as good in strategy. I believe that's the maths on it. Hey, I didn't even know his Lich died. I was afraid to look because it would maybe count as an action. Alright, let's do another slow one. Now do as fast as possible. Okay, sure. Let's let's do as fast as possible now. But should the level of decision making be low? Does anyone have some of those juicy quotes, like the IQ quote at the start of this video? Maybe something about dumb, like I've never done an IQ test, but I'm pretty sure that I would score whatever's the lowest on an IQ test. I'm so bad at tests. I have no intelligence whatsoever. Luckily, I click things very fast, and about 2% of the times I click the right button. And that is enough to get me through most of life. Okay, now we're gonna have very high, meaningless APM the entire game. But I'm not necessarily going to be... You know what? Thank you, Lucky Stars and subpar genetic makeup, that you don't bear the burden of brilliance like I have to. Being incredibly intelligent is a curse. This is not just one of the many astute observations I have every day, by the way. It is in fact recently confirmed by science. Okay, man. I'm gonna try to stay over 600 APM the entire game if possible. It's not easy because there's a lot of useless actions, way more than I normally do in an average game. I'm not sure it's possible to stay over 600 all the time. Keep in mind that I can get more APM generation if I just keep pressing buttons than if I actually do really useful things. So while my APM probably drops from 180 to 120, my APM, aka not effective APM, goes up from 280 to 680. Almost as good as the card, yeah. Where does it show APM? Right here at the top where it says APM. I'm already getting tendinitis, tinnitus, arthritis, and everything else with itis. I'm actually getting a sore arm from this. The tendons in my lower arm leading to my wrist on my left arm are getting antinitis. Yeah, I'm getting antinitis from this. Meningitis, prostatitis. You should speak Korean simultaneously. Oh, to become more pro. 콜라 하나 더 주세요. 삼겹살. 어디 가요? 밥 먹으러 가요. 감사합니다. I feel myself getting better with every utterance of Korean forbidden speak. Stop Korean, you're dropping. Oh yeah, I'm under 600 APM now. You know, sometimes I was analyzing some of my opponents in Warcraft 3 when I was a professional, active, competing pro player. And I would look at some Korean players, like usually Korean orc. And then there would be some battle that I won or a battle that I lost. And then I look at what they were doing by actually looking at what they have selected. I'm like, okay, how are you control grouping? And what were you selecting when we met, and etc, etc, etc. And then I look at the battle, and during the battle I'm doing like all these moves, micro, surround, body block, etc, save unit, kill unit, etc. And then I look at their base and I see this. The habit of cycling between buildings had become so ingrained that they could not stop it if they tried, even if there was something better to do at that very moment. It's a disease sometimes. I have dropped dangerously low right now. Less than 550, what a sloth you are. Yeah. Oh, ah.
My eyes are yours. Work complete. What do you want? Small move. Try it. My eyes are open. It is.
It's a surround. It's wonderful. Ooh. Ah, he made me think he was here. It's so stupid, the needless APM spam. Sub 500 week, yeah. This is like putting knights in the Age of Empires villager line. They talk about this a lot in Age of Empires, like idle time. We don't talk about it in those terms in Warcraft 3, but we should. Idle time. Idle time is often as important as actually killing things. It's probably most efficient for me to just TP. So that I can settle all my grunts healing again. Or I could get backpack upgrade, might be better, I can keep up the pressure. I'll TP, he's gonna shockwave me soon.
Watch out.
Oh my god, I'm so sloth-like. This is where you point at this guy, this melon guy. You point at him and you say, oh my god, his APM was fully inflated. He was just boosting it to boost his ego at the start of the game. 660 APM, my ass, he's only 420. Let's see how much our high APM was actually outmatching our opponent with 555. Oh, wait, he was doing my challenge. Oh my god. Wait, is he doing it on purpose? I thought you cannot be this slow for real. Oh my god! How can you have a chance with 90 APM against 600? And even though I got slower and I went down to the dredges of 420 APM and he went up to 100, I still have more than 4 times factor 4 his APM. 480, 110.